All right, what's up, SFE family? We are officially in workout number 2. So while you're warming up, I'm gonna run you through the workout so that you're prepared once we jump in. So today's workout will be probably about 7 minutes of exercise because it's all legs and with a little bit of abs. There's going to need to be a bit more rest time than what was in the first week where we could just move from one to the next. Now, this is designed to be able to do that in a way, but we're probably going to need just a little bit of rest in between sets. So what we're going to start with is squats. Hopefully you're all familiar with that, and I'll give you a couple things to be aware of as it pertains to just knee health and general health when you're doing these moves, depending upon what your fitness level is and any pre-existing injuries or aches or pains that you may have. We'll make sure we walk you through kind of some modifications there. And then we're going to move into crunches or V-ups, depending again on your level of fitness. So I'll show you 2 different ab moves that you can do. And then stiff leg deadlift, which is going to target your hamstring area, followed by lunges, which is more of your glutes and your quads, and then line jumps, which will be your calf move. So with these 5 moves, we'll be able to target every muscle in your leg, as well as get some core ab moves in there too. So as far as the focus for the workout, what we want to do is stay within that 10 to 20 rep range. And again, if you do less, you do less. If you can do more, that may mean that we want to add some weight to it or just go higher as far as the actual rep range. But this is where we should kind of land within each move. For the ab moves, we want to do as many reps as possible just to really target the abs. And you can really not overdo that very easily as far as the actual move goes. And then for knee awareness, so something I wanted to point out during the actual exercises. So for instance, on a squat, when you're doing a squat, there's a lot of misconception out there that if you go too low, it can be bad for your knees. That's actually not the case unless you have knee problems. And so what I would tell you about the squat is listen to your body. But what you'll see from me is when I do a squat, I'm going to go pretty low all the way down. And as long as you don't have knee problems, that's actually going to improve the strength of your knee. So don't worry too much about going too low unless you do have knee problems or you feel like as you're going down, it's starting to challenge your knees or you're not going to be able to get back up. You kind of just want to go as low as what your body will let you go to. All right, so let's jump in. I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of each move, and then what we'll do is actually cut to the live workout. And so this will be for your warm up. While you're warming up, we're going to be playing this. All right, so for the squats, I'll face this way and then I'll turn so you can see the other way. You want your legs to be just slightly, your feet to be slightly wider than your shoulders, so just a little bit wider than shoulder width. When you squat down, as with the last time, we want your back to be in just that neutral slot. So you don't want to be hunched over and you don't want to be like this. You want to be in a nice neutral spot. And then when you go down, like I said, listen to your body, but you can go as low as what your body will allow you to go. If you don't have any knee problems, you can go all the way down. So here's 1. I don't know why I do this, but I put my hands like this when I do squats. So here's 3. Now if I turn to the side, you can kind of see where my back is at and my legs. Squat, down and up. Same thing on the way up, you want to breathe out. Okay, so next move is the crunch. What you're going to do is you're going to lay on the floor, put your knees up, cross your legs, hands behind the head, interlock your fingers behind your head, and when you sit up, you're just going to sit kind of, it's almost like moving your chin straight up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you have, if that's too easy for you, if you want to challenge it a little bit harder, this is a V-up. You put your legs up here and you put your hands above your head, and then you just reach to your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, controlled move. You should feel it in your abs. Next move is going to be stiff leg deadlifts. Here's the one that if you have weights, you could certainly incorporate them here. But this whole workout can be designed where you don't necessarily have to have weights. For the stiff leg deadlift, targeting our hamstrings, you want your knees just bent just a tiny bit, not too far, but you don't want them locked out. So just a little less than locked out. You're going to keep that back in that neutral spot. You're going to bend over and really feel those hamstrings stretch and then pop up. Tighten your butt at the top. You should feel it in your hamstrings throughout the move. 2, 3. If you have weights, certainly can incorporate those in the move. So again, it's just out of lock. 1. And you really feel it when you use the weights and those hamstrings. 3, 4, 5. Okay, moving on to lunges. Probably don't have a whole lot of room wherever we're doing this, and so we're gonna do them standing still. If you have room, you can do walking lunges. But the idea here, same thing as the squats. You can get out on that knee if your knee feels good. So it's 1, and I'll do it sideways, 2, and then you go to the other leg. And we're gonna do 10 each leg. So 2, 2, 2, 3. You can see where I'm at here. 3, 4. Again, if you have weights, certainly grab the weights and make this a more difficult move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, last move we're gonna do is called a line jump. This will target our calves. This is kind of like jump roping without a jump rope. But the idea is you don't actually need anything, but if you have something, as a visual, this can help. We're standing on one side of it, get on the balls of our feet, on our toes, and we're just jumping from side to side. And we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. And this should target your calves, side to side. Okay, those will be the moves. That's gonna target your entire leg and get a little bit of core work in there too. Look forward to rocking and rolling with you guys tomorrow.